Hi, I wanted to come on an update. It's been a couple days or 4 days, I think, since my last video, and I wanted to update on how I'm doing. This has been the first time in my life that I've pretty much just forced myself to completely stop and do nothing. And it's been a challenge. It's been hard, I'm not gonna lie. And I think that this is something that maybe, I'm not really sure, I don't know too many people that have CFS and fibromyalgia, but from what I can understand from the forums and groups, people are always doing, trying to fix, trying to make things better, trying to, see so many specialists and take so many supplements and change whatever diet, and it's just crazy. And so I'm stopping and I'm not really doing anything. I'm trying to eat relatively healthy and get good sleep and all just basic self-care. But yeah, I'm not researching, I'm not trying to strive for anything. It's just been a very strange couple or 4 days. And the biggest thing I noticed was this just inability to stop. And I'm wondering if this is something that's common among people that have similar health problems to me, where you can't stop. It's so ingrained in you to keep going and kind of survive that you feel like the second that you stop, the second that you kind of let the juggling balls fall, because you've got so many things going on that you're trying to keep up, and all this energy is going into, keeping your diet healthy, and then the other one is like, oh, I gotta get to bed by this time, oh, I gotta stop screens at this time, or I've gotta, not watch this horrible news thing because it gets my limbic system up and running, or whatever. And yeah, it was a challenge for me, and now I'm starting to I've noticed I've fluctuated a bit, where it's I don't do anything, and then I'm like, oh, I have this great idea and I want to create, and I'm kind of letting that happen. But then once I've created and done something, then I'm like, oh wait, stop, because there's oh, and then I should do this, and then I should do this, and you start shooting all over yourself. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Oh goodness. And I don't think that shitting on yourself is really healthy in any way. So the other thing I noticed is that I have this little voice in this back of my head that is telling me to do as well, where you finish one task and you move on to the next, and you move on to the next, and you move on to the next. And it's been an interesting kind of reflective exercise to be like, oh, little voice, I hear that you want me to, I just walk the dog, and my normal routine is to then wash all the dishes from the night before, because I was too tired the night before to do the dishes, so I do them in the morning, and skip breakfast, and then do this and then do that and all this stuff. And it's no, just leave the dishes for now, just rest. I think there's this little pause between each task where there's a mindful decision. Is this doing for the sake of doing, pushing through for the sake of pushing through, just to be remain, to kind of keep the status quo? So very interesting. My house is falling apart, and I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go with that. So I'd love to hear your thoughts if anyone else has joined me in just stopping everything and letting kind of your body heal. And then on the other side too, my body is tired, I'm exhausted, I'm still in a crash. It's been, I don't know, 7 days, 8 days of the worst crash I've had in a long time. So yeah, it's interesting to just not do anything. So let me know how you're doing. Thanks.